Okay, one of the next things you're going to have to do after you've got all the prerequisites installed, before you install the System Center VMM, you're going to have to create an account for it. It's going to need to be an account in the admin group. There are some instructions on this and how to do this in the book. Essentially, you're going to use ADUC to create a standard user account. You can't change anything about it after installation without uninstalling and reinstalling. It's only going to be used for VMM, so set it up with a password that only you know. Set it with a password that cannot expire. Make it a domain account. So do this after you've promoted your server to a domain controller. Give it a local admin rights. Then the VMM is going to install itself on your local computer. The scVMM file that you download from Microsoft will actually only unpack a new directory. You go in there, you run setup. It's going to do some prerequisite checking for you. It's going to kind of look like this. Click install. You've got some options if you only want to install the local agent. I've done a demo video about this. And then you go on from there. Now, and as far as installing the console is concerned, actually, I'm just going to keep going with this. You click that install button, step through the initial windows for your product registration. If you don't have a key, don't worry. It'll be good for 180 days. Specify where you want the first server and the console to go. You do have the option of only installing the console if the server is already somewhere else. But if you choose server, console will come along with it. In the database configuration window, you're going to enter the name of that computer that's running SQL Server. So if that's you, if that's your own machine, fine. You'll also see something about the service account and distributed key management, and choose the account that the VMM service will use. So the one you created in your domain, the VMM service, or whatever you want to call it, choose that. In the port configuration window, you're going to specify the ports that will be used by each feature. And if you don't need to change anything, don't just leave it alone. It may come out of the box running the VMM server on port 8100. It'll use port 443 for SSL because, of course, this is Active Directory and it's got Kerberos under the hood. Let me see if I can actually find those. These ports right here. This is the snip that I took when I was doing this. So you've got your VMM console port, 8100, your SSL port, some other ports in the 8100 range, and a port to talk to your library servers. And it will look something like this. You'll provide your server name, just click Browse and go to it. You can leave the database alone, because it's going to create a database for itself called Virtual Manager DB. You click here, you give it your service account, you can leave distributed key management alone. And in the library configuration window, you can either create a library or use one. The installation summary window will show you your selections. You click install, and then you wait. And that's really all there is to it. Thanks for watching, and we'll be right back.